Hello coin collectors and welcome back. So we're going to change things up a bit today, and as you can see we've moved on from the 50p's to a £2 coin. This coin in question is the 100th anniversary since the start of the First World War. So as the coin's 4 times as much, I could have easily made this video 4 times as long with the details behind the First World War, from the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand in June 1914, which would lead up to the start of the First World War, but I think that's for a different video and series altogether. So I'm going to just try and get to the points of this video and review the coin and the inspiration behind it itself. So let's start by looking at the stats. The £2 coin is the largest coin readily available in circulation in the UK at the moment. I know there are larger legal tender coins out there, but you're not really going to get those in your change when you go and buy pasty. It has a diameter of 28.4 millimeters and a thickness of 2.5 millimeters, and it comes in weighing quite a healthy 12 grams as well. It's also currently the only bi-coloured coin in circulation, though that of course will change with the introduction of the new £1 coins in a couple of years' time. The outer rim, the first colour, is made of nickel brass, which is an alloy composing of 76% copper, 4% nickel and 20% zinc. And the inner is cupronickel, which is the same metal that we've been seeing on the 50p's as well. Also, you can see here we've got the edge, but we're going to come on to that shortly. And there were 5,720,000 of these minted. From the front you can see we have Queen Elizabeth II's portrait, as expected, by Rank-Broadley. If you want to know more details about Queen Elizabeth II's portraits on currency, please check out last week's video, as we look at all 5 of them that have been on there during the period of her reign. And if we turn this coin over, we will be able to see the iconic image of Lord Kitchener. Now, the coin itself was designed by John Bergdelli, I believe that's how you pronounce it, I might be wrong, and it did cause a bit of controversy, this design, because the picture of Lord Kitchener is mostly widely associated with the propaganda of the First World War, and how Kitchener recruited people to form the largest volunteer army ever seen, to go to one of the bloodiest wars ever seen. But the Royal Mint have stated that this is just the first in a set of coins which will be released over the next 5 years, or 5 years from 2014 to 2018, which will tell the story of the First World War. And I think it's important to remember these things, such as the recruitment and going forward, because it is part of the story and the sacrifices that our ancestors made for us. So let's move back on to the actual image itself. We know it's of Lord Kitchener, and it's from the original poster by Alfred Leet, which was used for the recruitment drive, and the sign of anything successful is imitation, which is probably why I've not had many copies of my videos done yet. But versions of Kitchener's poster can be seen in the 1919 Uncle Sam poster, the Brazilian recruitment poster, and more frequently Smokey the Bear, because only you can prevent wildfires. While doing some research as well, it's also suggested that Lord Kitchener, with his full-bodied moustache, you can see just here, and uniform, made people think of the romanticised Victorian era, which had not long ended, just over a decade area. And as he was a war hero, he was instantly recognisable at the time with his appearance. Underneath that, there is also the slogan, "Your country wants you," just down here with you in bold. This was the first design which was used on the London Opinion magazine. Another poster as well has the same image of Kitchener, but it actually says, "Wants you to join your country's army, God save the King." So around the top we've got the First World War, 1914 to 1918. And at the bottom we've got the year of mintage as well, 2014. Now, something we've not looked at on these videos is the edge of coins, as they've all been plain previously. And this one has what is known as a milled edge. So apparently in the past people used to cut off little pieces of the edge of the coin and melt them down and sell them on, but we'll revisit that in the history of the introduction of the £1 coin. But as you can see here on the edge of the inscription, the lamps are going out over Europe. The quote is actually attributed to British Foreign Secretary Sir Edward Grey, with the full quote being, "The lamps are going out all over Europe. We shall not see them lit again in our lifetime," which goes to show that not everyone thought the war would be over by Christmas. As starts of stories go, I think it does set the right tone. We have the reverse representing the start of the voluntary recruitment before conscription started, and the edge showing the dark days that are ahead. And I'm going to be interested to see the other coins that they bring out in this collection as well. So, if you wanted to buy or sell one of these, what might you get for it online? Well, looking at a couple of auction sites, and these are always just rough guides, I did see one in excellent condition, I mean better condition than this one, go for £4, but it was near perfect. The rest went for about £2, £2.50 on average, so the last few sales came to around an average of £2.73. If you want one of these, they're still in circulation quite widely. I would just keep an eye on your change. I mean, I've had 3 in the last couple of months myself, and I actually got this one when buying my morning tea. So, that brings us to the end of this edition of the All Change Review. What do you think of this coin itself? And are there any others from the same set you'd like me to review? Do you actually even have this one in your collection? Let me know in the comment section below, and please like and subscribe. But until next time, thanks for watching and keep collecting. Bye.